Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Bad
Now
Thank
let's
you.
start the show.
Thank you.
What's the deal with AI? It's like real intelligence with the ground. And it's something that you can't really avoid much anymore. It's something you just kind of have to talk about as it's becoming more and more of a thing that's, well, just kind of shoved down your throat. You don't really have any choice. Whether you like it or not, it's just where everyone's going and what everyone's doing. It's the kind of thing that I think has a lot of people talking about it, so why shouldn't I also? I don't really have a lot of huge opinions on this, honestly. I mean, like everyone else, I don't really like the idea that somebody might be using it for scams and spoofs and stuff like that. I don't like the idea of generative AI replacing the actual artistic works of artists, and just in general, I guess. There's a lot of things where I guess I feel like I don't want AI to make things less fun to do or like more dangerous to do. It's pretty simple take like that. I mean, I'm not deeply invested in this, and I have a lot I can really say to this that's going to be interesting. But what I will kind of add to this is I feel like AI also has its uses. It has its purpose, and I feel like sometimes people are a little too quick to be like, "Man, fuck this shit. I don't want it anywhere in anything." So like, because there's already places where AI has been used already that we don't even really know about because it's not being pushed to the forefront of like, oh yeah, that's actually taking care of that already. Like a lot of your like little digital assistants are using AI. There's a lot of like stuff for like behind the scenes things of like, oh, you're doing like searches or doing like things you're trying to figure out. There's a lot of things that humans do that machines don't quite understand, and using AI can kind of help bridge the gap between what a computer understands and what a person understands. And I think that there are two major things, I guess, the takeaways that I would give for my stance on AI stuff. First of all, I think that AI is probably fine in the sense that like I don't know the best way to put this. AI is fine when you don't really know that it's doing anything, I guess. Nobody really has a problem with AI taking care of stuff that isn't something they don't want to do, something they don't really see, something they don't know. If AI just kind of makes things more seamless between humans and machines like that, those instances I think are totally fine. What people are more upset about in that sense are that they don't like that everything is saying that, hey, we have AI now, powered by AI. AI does this, AI does that. Talk to us, let us learn from you, let us use your data, let us just use you to do our thing. People don't like that. They're sick of that. It's being shoved in their face by everyone for everything. And not every single device you have really needs to have AI. Not every single device is benefiting from these kind of models. And it depends on what the AI is doing, the kind of AI, and how good it is. And yeah, basically, people don't like it being shoved down their throats. That's the thing that's bothering people. If it was just stuff in the background that just did its thing, honestly, if you didn't really feel like you were interacting with it, you wouldn't care. And I think that's kind of where that's probably fine. However, the real issue, I think, also, where people are very understandably and I think justifiably upset, is that they don't like the idea that AI can be used to replace humanity, which is sort of like a weird thing to think. But like essentially a lot of this artistic expression and a lot of the way like we converse with each other, the flavor of language, the art of language, I guess, and there's a lot of things that humans do that isn't like necessarily smart or efficient or things we would kind of equate with like computers, machines, what have you, that are kind of built to purpose built for certain things. They're supposed to do things, and uh, it's kind of scary the idea of creating something that can replicate us so well that it could essentially replace us. That's something that is very scary to think about. And I mean, I don't know. I guess I totally, for me, I guess I get that as well. I think that's totally justifiable, reasonable thing to be worried about. But I don't know. Those are kind of my two things. Like I said, I didn't have a lot to necessarily say about AI. And in general, I don't use it a lot. I will say this also, as far as my channel goes, I feel like a lot of my stuff, my content, is actually starting to look better now. In just in contrast to stuff that does use AI, because there are a lot of people who are using AI. They're using it to write their scripts or to, put together scenes for the videos, to make animations for them in assets. So some of them are using that to do voices and actually read out videos, using voiceovers for them. There's a lot of places where people are kind of automating using AI to create content, and I think that a lot of these content machine type of videos, along with just people who have made a super big business out of it, being this is my job, I hire staff of people to do all of this. There's my thumbnail guy, there's my this guy, whatever. A lot of other stuff that has kind of come before that now is even easier to do with just one person by utilizing AI tools. I think a lot of that stuff kind of rolls together into making something like my channel look good. I mean, I don't have AI doing anything really, unless it's doing, like I said, unless it's doing it without me knowing it. And I think that that's a big part of this, where it's yeah, it is kind of nice to just watch somebody sitting down in front of a camera and just talking like a regular person, in the midst of all of these high effort AI slop things, or people who are just putting so much time and effort into these to be I'm going to throw this together and do this. I don't know. It's nice to see that there is a person behind this and doing this, and that's kind of cool. But that's kind of my 2 cents on the AI thing, and about as far as it goes, other than stuff that's kind of baked into what I already use that I can't avoid. I don't know, Google searches, or I'm sure Windows is all, doing stuff behind the scenes. I'm sure Apple's doing stuff behind the scenes. Probably everything is, to some extent, that's getting into this. But I guess I want to see what you guys think. What's your 2 cents on that? Yeah, I don't know. What do you think about AI? Do you use it? Do you other than places where you don't know that you're using it, or that you kind of have to, if you have a good job or something where you're using it? And do you like it? How do you think it should be used? What are your thoughts on all that stuff? I'm sure this is the millionth conversation you would have had with this by now, but unlike some other channels where they say, hey, tell me what you think in the comments, not only will I read those, I can also engage with them as well, because again, I am a small channel. It's another benefit of me not doing anything that will make my channel grow, including AI. Yeah, I'll be able to get back to you. So I don't know. I thought I'd just make that the video. It's a conversation piece, and also hopefully you've enjoyed the first episode in the chair arc. There's a chair there, so it's definitely an artistic session thing that I'm doing, and certainly not just me being too lazy to stand up for all of these.
What's the